welcome you to our student orchestra concert. I know it is not me that you came to see and hear, but I ask for just a few moments of your attention so that I can set us up so that we can have a wonderful evening. So here comes the housekeeping, and I already appreciate some families for taking it into account right now. In terms of the restrooms, if you leave out of the back doors, there are adult restrooms straight ahead on the right, and restrooms along this hallway if you make a left and left. Families, please make sure who you came with is who you stay with. If there are younger audience members who need to move or make noise, please be mindful of everyone around you and either take them in the back or in the hall for a quick break so that our performers get the attention that they need. We are recording this event, so for those of you that want to give your arms a break and you don't have to cramp up, I promise the teachers will share the recording with you. And if you do feel the need to take a quick picture, please be mindful of those around you as they came to see performers as well. Because all of our performers deserve a full audience, we do ask that everybody remain for the entire length of the performance. We promise to be concise and to keep our transitions moving. And just as our musicians will be taking their direction from Mrs. Johnson this evening, so will we. They worked really hard to bring you these numbers tonight, and so each and every time in between their numbers, she'll signal to us as well, so that we can really show our love and appreciation and give them the applause for each and every number that they deserve. But again, it's at her direction, because sometimes there's that pause, but she'll let us know when they're ready for us. So with that, I say welcome again. You're in for a wonderful evening. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this evening's concert. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Mrs. Johnson. I'm the director of both of our orchestras here in Indian Fields. Behind me is our beginning orchestra, made up of 4th and 5th grade students who this was their first year playing an instrument. So this is also their first concert. They're super excited. They worked really hard. The first piece that we're going to hear them play is a piece that I know you'll be familiar with. It's called Hot Cross Buns. They're going to show us both of the ways that they learned this year how to play their instruments. They're going to pluck with their fingers, and then they're also going to use their bows. We're going to also be repeating our song. So there will be a pause in between, so please wait for them to continue. And as Mrs. Dubois said, I'll let you know when our song is over so that you can give them a super loud round of applause. So this is our first piece, Hot Cross Buns. there are 42 members of our beginning orchestra. It is not easy to play together with 42 other people. Imagine trying to say the same sentence with 42 people at the same time. It's really tricky. They did an awesome job. Our next piece that we're going to play is called Au Clair de la Lune. It's a French folk song, and we're also going to be plucking and using our bows for this song. We're going to repeat this song again, so there will be a slight pause in between for them to grab their bows and get them up so that we can use them. So this is our second and final piece for our beginning orchestra, Au Clair de la Lune. As Mrs. Dubois promised, we are going to make our transitions as quickly as possible. So we're going to close our curtain, the beginning orchestra is going to go backstage, and we're going to get our advanced orchestra back out here as quick as we can. So just give us a moment, we will be right back. While our advanced orchestra is finishing getting set up, we're going to have a solo performance by one of our 5th grade students. This is Ishika Maniar. She's been in our advanced orchestra for 2 years, 4th grade and 5th grade. She's been taking private lessons since 2nd grade? 1st grade. She's been taking private lessons outside of school since 1st grade. So she's going to share a piece that she's been working on outside of school. This is called Humoresque. Give us about, he's loud, sorry. Give us one more round of applause for Ishika. And give us 10 seconds to get behind the curtain, and then our advanced orchestra will be right out. Behind me is our advanced orchestra. This ensemble is made up of 4th and 5th graders who have at least 1 year of experience on their instrument. So this ensemble is going to be playing 2 pieces for us also. The first piece is called Can Can by Offenbach. This is actually from an opera, so I'm sure that you'll recognize it if you don't already by the title. The advanced orchestra is also going to do a little bit of what the beginning orchestra did. We're going to start our piece out plucking, then we're going to grab our bows, and we're going to repeat. This piece also has different parts. So our orchestra is going to start in unison. That means we're all going to play the same part together. And then when we get to the last time that we play through, you're going to hear 2 different parts. See if you can pick out the different sections that are playing as they play those 2 separate parts at the ending. This is Can Can with the advanced orchestra. The advanced orchestra's second piece is a piece called Pizzicato Magic. Pizzicato is the name for plucking the strings. It's an Italian word, and the advanced orchestra is going to pluck for this entire song. This song has some different dynamics. Dynamics, if you're not familiar with the musical term, is the level of sound. So sometimes the orchestra is going to play loud, sometimes they're going to play soft, sometimes they're going to play somewhere in the middle. So see if you can pick out those different volume levels as the orchestra plays through. Also, we'll have a short solo, again, by Ishika, somewhere in the middle of our piece. Okay, so this is Pizzicato Magic our second and last advanced orchestra piece. That piece, when students transition from beginning orchestra to advanced orchestra, the pieces get a lot longer. That was a lot longer than the first one that they played. So that's another part of the challenge of that piece. It was really long. So our advanced orchestra and our beginning orchestra have done an amazing job tonight. Thank you for letting your children come back and perform for you tonight. And thank you for encouraging them to practice at home. I'm sure over the last 5 months, you've heard parts of songs forever, and now I hope you got to appreciate how it sounds all together with the rest of the group. We have a round of applause for all of our performers tonight. They can hear you with that. I'm going to close the curtain. Our instrumentalists are going to pack up their instruments, and they are going to meet you out in the gym. So please stay where you are. That'll make it easier for the musician to find you so that we don't have people wandering around and missing each other in the hallway. One more announcement. Our 5th graders will be screened by our Crossroads music teachers. They're coming on June 15th just to introduce themselves and hear a little bit of what our 5th graders can do so that they know what kind of music that they can program in September for our 6th grade orchestra. So I'll be sending an email to 5th grade parents about that also soon. Thank you so much again for bringing your children back to perform for you and for supporting them in their musical journey. I hope to see all of our 4th graders back next year, and I hope that I'll be able to see our 5th graders in our Crossroads Orchestra next year as well. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Before Mrs. Johnson disappears behind the curtain, I'd like to recognize our entire music program under the supervision of their supervisor, Rob Sears. We have Mrs. Johnson, Mr. Fishko, Mrs. Sprock, and Mr. Perry, who filled in for a while and returned tonight to come back and see the musicians as well. So thunderous applause, students and families for Mrs. Johnson's production. Now she can close the curtain and get them ready for you. And again, I just want to reiterate, thank you families. We know how much commitment it takes at home. We see you dropping off instruments and musics and making sure everything happens. So thank you. As someone who has tried and never persisted with an instrument, I recognize students, what hard work it is and how much time, effort, and energy you put in, and we're proud of your results. So one last big round of applause, and then I promise